And locally, yeah. Nope.
It's fun actually being on and able to talk about NXT for a night, huh?
Yeah, because it's a watch along, and I'm watching both. I'm like going back and forth with my eyes here.
So, welcome guys to Roundtable Podcast. You got your boy Shane Husky here. You got the man who holds down the NXT Red Crown for Body Slam. You know, the one and only me, your boy Throwback here. We're gonna be joined by the man himself. You know, the franchise, the money maker, the palm shaker, the draw maker, in a bit, and then
He is
the
actually sitting back tonight. He's watching the show from from afar. So we're trying to get Julian in, hopefully.
yeah, and you said Drew's probably coming in. Well, I'm sorry. I mean, you get advertised, and you know it gets me all excited, dude, because it's been a bit.
We got the first match of Roxanne versus Rhea Ripley. And on the AEW side, we got the best friends going up against the Death Triangle for the Trios champion. Yes, I am watching both because picking sides is lame. Just watch wrestling and enjoy.
Yeah, I'm watching the NXT. I don't think there'll be a post show obviously tonight, but because of we're
Yeah,
watching
because
it
we're watching
live.
along.
But I've
Throwback, how
missed
you been
it.
doing?
Actually, just work daily stuff. Brody's sleeping and stuff. Amanda is doing work, schoolwork and everything. It's just one of them days. Another day, another dollar, as they say.
Yep, that is correct.
And right now, Brody's almost 15 pounds, a little chunka.
Oh wow.
Everybody's like, why do you call him a chunka or a pudge? I'm like, because he looks like one of those dogs that are wrinkled up right now.
Oh, when the pug dogs, the
Yeah,
puggy.
not the pug dog, the other one where it's like all adorable and stuff.
Oh
By
yeah,
the way,
I know what
just
you're talking
the
about
note,
now.
I hate the picture-in-picture on this stuff.
I mean, there's like picture going on both sides right now, which is funny. Oh no, just for the AEW one. Man, Orange Cassidy is like so over.
Well, Roxanne's over in NXT. It's just I'm excited for Halloween Havoc. It gives me something pumped up to watch,
Right.
and it's something to enjoy long. Anyways, I
And
mean,
it's been a while for Halloween Havoc to be on a Saturday because normally it's on like just on a Wednesday, but thank goodness it's on the Saturday this time.
well, I think the best part about it is that we might, if this is like what they're hinting at as a takeover, we
Definitely.
might we might get a surprise or two at this one. I mean, there's plenty of people out there that are available to come in. And if Hunter says to Sean, "Hey, the chains are off. We can do whatever we want now," and they do it, I mean, look at NXT. It's gotten better and better. It's had a few hiccups in the road, but overall, that triple threat match, which I till this day think that tonight it's a possibility if they pull the trigger, if they want to, they put Tyler Bate in it, would make it one of the most insane things ever. But of course, I'm the one with the out there, ideas.
Yeah. Oh, Slumdog Millionaire Stunner by Orange Cassidy. Sling Blade. By the way, I hear Kevin Owens is appearing on NXT tonight, which is great.
Well, it's gonna. There's been a lot of people going back and forth on all three brands. I mean, there was a report out there that Carmelo Hayes was at Raw previously.
For
So
main event. It's mainly for like a main event taping. And I hear he had a pretty good match with Cedric.
I think it's like you take on Saturday, you give the either to JD or Dragonoff, right? And then
Right.
this way you can set up Braun's, debut as a mystery opponent at War Games, as a person in War Games.
Well, luckily the War Games to be in Survivor Series this year.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm very stoked about it. This is my first WWE show.
Oh yeah, that's why you're going to that, are you?
Yeah, my very last wrestling show was a WWE house show in Boston, at the Gold Boston Garden, and Death by Dishonor was,
And
my
the
very
team,
first wrestling show.
the
So
miners in
excited
the
that.
chat.
So this is exciting for me to go be my first WWE show. But I was really hoping that, it would be an NXT show, but I'll take it. Survivor Series, why not?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna see War Games and Steel Cage, like 2 steel cages connect together live and everything.
I think also is that where the seats are compared to Death by Dishonor,
As
where
long as it's not
it
in
was.
the corner, you'll be fine.
No, I'm up on. I'm over and I'm all the way literally against the wall and all the way up the top.
Oh shoot! So you get to be able to see everything.
Yeah, but the thing is that about it is that it's not going to affect me with the lights.
That's
Death
good.
by Dishonor, it was just out of sheer luck, Shane. I literally bought the tickets from the arena, from the Songa Center, and I was just looking at prices, and I was just like, wait a minute, it's $80 for these tickets. Why not?
Oh
50
yeah,
between 50 and
you
80.
got the somewhat the nosebleed seats, right?
Yeah, but with Death by Dishonor for the ROH show that I went to, I was like, oh, not thinking I haven't been in that arena since I worked there in 05. So I was like, oh, fine. And then I realized, oh shit, I'm literally on the floor. It's like, oh my God, that's sick. You're gonna give this match to Rhea anyways. You have to.
Oh shit! The freaking launch on that. Rhea Ripley just like took that
She
ring
just ate
post.
that jawbreaker right there.
Oh yeah, I'm ahead.
Oh
Oh, did you pass the part where she just launched herself in the ring post?
yeah.
And then Pac is giving the German suplex to Orange Cassidy with the orange punch.
So if you had to make your picks for Halloween Havoc thus far, what's for match of the night? Which match are you think is going to be taking it?
The ladder match. The ladder
I
match
think
is
the
gonna be the
triple
best.
threat is more intriguing than the ladder match, to be honest with you. Just
Ooh.
because of the fact that all the components are there for a great ladder match, like they always are with that North American title, because it always has to
Oh,
be a
that was
ladder
awesome.
match. It has, if it's got to be a big match, it has to be a ladder match. It always happens with a North American title where it's a dumbass ladder match. But it's one of those, it's the thing where for me it's like that triple threat match with JD McDonough, and then you have Ilya Dragunov in there with Breaker, and it could be Breaker's last match in NXT, if it depending on the way I think it might go.
Honestly, he really needs to
You've
stop
got
that
two really
title.
good choices for it.
And we had Dead Triangle retaining the Trios champion. It was a great match, back and forth.
Oh, kick out.
I honestly thought that Best Friends was gonna win here just because Orange Cassidy defeated Pac a couple weeks ago.
If Rhea takes Roxanne's finisher, like Pop Rocks, I will literally just be like in shock.
No, it's not a war. It's just a friendly competition.
Oh,
AEW Death Triangle retained the Trios champion in the main event. Is to come to by of Hangman Adam Page
Q
versus
count.
Jon Moxley.
We got Roxy versus Rhea right now on NXT.
Okay, so you're going on the NXT side, I should probably just pay attention to the AEW side, so we can talk about both shows.
Oh, Riptide stopped.
And now they're showing the promos for Jon Moxley and AEW. Sorry, for Jon Moxley and Hangman for tonight. Pretty good, solid backstage.
Rhea wins. Riptide.
Man, the whole Tuesday Night War thing, it's not really a war.
If this is anything, they're going to have Raquel and Rhea win. So what was the point of having Pick Your Poison match?
Because that was a whole stipulation.
I know, but it doesn't make sense.
In the past, when WWE did it, hardly the person win who picked the poison. Oh, they got the movie graphics for tonight's AEW World Title match. That's neat.
So when is Drew popping on?
Good question. When is he popping on? We send him a link and everything. What's going on the NXT side?
They just showing the replay of Rhea hitting the Riptide on Roxy. You got Judgment Day standing out there. But that's what I was saying is, like, if you're going to have Raquel and Rhea win, they have the Good Brothers with Grimes.
Yeah, with matching gear, I see that. And that's all they wanted was for the money, for the Good Brothers. Oh, that's a good trio for Cameron Grimes and the Good
Brothers. Gallows, Smith, and the money.
The Shizm and the Wish Wyatt family. And it's just a commercial break for AEW right now.
Grimes doing the too sweet, man. I'm loving this. You got the OC and Grimes. This is going to be interesting, man. Oh, here we go. The Donna at NXT. Tony D'Angelo. The Donna. I'm going to get him. I'm going to be Kurt Angle for a little bit. You know how, like, Julian and you guys sometimes will have a beer or something like that? Like, not today. It's all going to be drinking milk today.
Gotta drink the milk. What up, baby 316? It's all good, man. Always appreciate you to be in the chat.
There we go. It's going to be Tony. I wouldn't be shocked if it's Tony. I'm saying proving everybody wrong, earning respect.
Ah, damn it, Tony D'Angelo. What a tease. Tony D'Angelo just like literally said, yeah, we're going to find out who your opponent is right after these commercial messages. And then we're at backstage with Dr. Britt Baker and Tony
They got
Schiavone.
The crowd hyped up Shane, right? For D'Angelo and Stacks, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's in the crowd's like, do you want to know who he's facing? And everybody's, yeah, you want to know who he's facing? And they swerve and be like, after this commercial break. And Coney's like laughing his ass.
That's like some American
That is
Idol.
awesome.
That's like some American Idol bullshit where they're like, yeah, we're going to announce the winner after these commercial messages.
Hmm. But that was clever because it's like you're leaning in towards it.
Right. And then up next for AEW, we have Tony Storm versus Hikaru Shida, which obviously I think Tony Storm is going to retain.
I didn't know that. But she said she wanted to be drunk.
I gotta check that out. They released the trailer for Creed 3.
Oh, they did?
Is I have
this?
to check it out when I get a minute. Now, I'm gonna do this because Fabulous and I go to bodyslam.net. If you ever get a chance, do a slam chat. Just support the site. You got the Roundtable podcast. You know, you have the NXT post show. You guys do a lot of stuff for NXT, AEW, and SmackDown every week. So you got great editors. You got Cass. You got Jameis. Hell, you even got Tom Talks Rubbish also as part of everything.
Yeah.
There's a lot of content and stuff like that. So go like, comment, and subscribe on the Roundtables Twitch, on the YouTube, and also go all the way out to bodyslam.net's YouTube and Twitch also. Support everybody, because if you guys support us, we support you. I have a big old bug on my shoulder.
Yeah, like I said, right now for the AEW side is Hikaru Shida versus Tony Storm for the AEW Interim Women's Champion. And like I said, it's going to be a really good match. Throwback is doing the NXT side, and I'm doing the AEW side.
Yeah, I have a big old bug sitting right on top of me. All right, Lola, you gotta go to bed. Night. Nope.
And going into the gravel of Tony Storm and Hikaru Shida, pushing it into the freaking turnbuckle.
Night. All right, love you.
Aw. Into the side headlock by Tony. Hikaru Shida trying to get out of it. Into the side headlock onto the ground. Tony Storm trying to get out of it. Yep, she got out of it into the side headlock of her own. And of course,
I'm still in commercial.
And of course, we're going to Chicago on November 23rd. Hooray!
So, are you going to be into the whole Roman Logan Paul match?
Yes.
Like, are you like highly into it?
Yes, only because it's something different, and I'm okay with it.
I'm kind of like
Hikaru Shida
kind of hesitant on it, you know. King of the Indies, yes, that was
a kid.
That was Lily. She
King of the Indies. Hope you're doing well. Oh, the freaking rear view by Tony Storm onto Hikaru Shida.
Grayson Waller without the glasses.
Grayson Waller. I'm doing the AEW side while Throwback is doing the NXT side. Hikaru Shida versus Tony Storm. I said obviously Tony Storm is gonna win, but I'll be pretty surprised if Hikaru Shida wins. Hikaru Shida. Even though Hikaru Shida deserves it. Julian, don't know where he is. Bad Blood is taking a mental health day. I think we all do.
They have Chucky interfering in a promo with Grayson Waller.
Oh, I didn't even see that. Goddamn. Oh yeah, now I see it. There it is. While they're doing it in picture, they just show the Wakanda Forever trailer, which will be a very good movie.
They have Grayson scared of Chucky right now.
Well, yeah, it's Chucky. You kill it all. He was with your friend till the end. Tony Storm, while in the commercial picture-in-picture,
Oh my God. Shit just hit the fan on NXT.
that is exactly true.
Oh my God.
Oh
It's
shit,
Shinsuke
Nakamura.
Nakamura.
I'm paying attention to the AEW side.
Oh, everybody needs to watch NXT. Shit just hit the fan. You have Shinsuke Nakamura on 2.0 right now.
Tony Storm is still doing the back submission hold, where he's like had the arms in the back and with the knee. I don't even know what to call that. Tony Storm with the underhook suplex into the cover. 1, 2. No, Sheeta kicked out. Julian, you're here.
Yes, I am here.
You are
My
here.
bad. Hey,
How you doing, man?
What are we watching?
We are watching AEW NXT.
I'm saying, holy shit, we got Staggs versus Nakamura, man.
Shinsuke Nakamura is on NXT. I'm doing the AEW side.
Nakamura in the
running
yellow
knee
and gold.
by Sheeta.
They're going all out tonight. They're putting all in on the freaking NXT. You got Rhea, Raquel, you got the Good Brothers in tonight, and you also have now Nakamura.
Who is Nakamura fighting against?
Stacks.
Nice single leg drop.
The crowd is still going. Axe kick by Nakamura. The crowd still singing.
Nakamura out here in his Kill Bill 2 suit.
Julian, who do you got? Sheeta or Tony Storm for the AEW Women's Champion?
Hold on a second. I'll tell you in a minute.
We can do the AEW side. We'll throw back to the NXT side.
Yeah, I'm on an island of relevancy. Or irrelevancy, according to some people.
Sheeta is actually having a really good match against Tony Storm.
Julie, how do you think Booker's doing on NXT?
You know what? Booker's not too bad. I've always his commentary on the pre-show has been okay.
Tony Storm with the chop.
And I don't get to watch NXT that often, but I think what I've heard from him lately, they've managed to kind of like rein him in a little bit.
For me, he does do things if he knows the people in the background for NXT. Like there are a couple of people that he does. So
she go for the Dominator? Oh, she did go win for the Dominator. No way she's gonna win. Oh, 2 count. What?
Oh,
she was going for the beautiful disaster, but Tony Storm ducked out of the way, followed by German.
There we go.
Oh shit! Come on, Sheeta.
That was a nice kick.
You know what's funny? Sheeta and Nakamura are both on at the same time. Oh, 2 count.
Come on.
Oh.
Man, this is hard watching both.
Yeah, slightly difficult. Earlier today, I was like, which one are we watching?
I honestly can only watch one because I don't have a secondary monitor. So, I'm going back and forth.
I have NXT on this side and AEW on the other, and I'm just like trying to keep one, like trying to talk about both at the same time.
I'm sitting here watching Nakamura, and I can't remember when's the last time I saw him. Because I'm wondering if they're waiting for Rick Boogs to come back.
People always complain about women's wrestling and the AEW is having a banger of a match. Yeah, that is actually true. Tony Stark versus Shida is actually doing really good right now. Oh, the power driver. It really is a great
Stacks
AEW
look
match.
a little strong though.
So Hikaru Shida, I would love to see her win.
That was a great match.
Oh, you got the armbar in.
Oh, he's locked in the armbar. Like for real.
Freaking
reversed out of it.
Oh man, here comes the dentist.
Wow. That was an explosive
Enzuigiri.
Elbow
Storm
uppercut.
retains. Dr. Britt Baker in the house. Number 22 jersey.
Oh, the hell was that? Almost like a drive-by mafia kick.
Oh man, here comes Saraya.
Oh no, here comes Saraya.
Saraya, everybody's gonna death threat her just because she's in AEW. And make Alberto El Patron abuses jokes.
Dude, that guy, he's got to have a restraining order.
Like, for the people that actually doing that to Saraya, needs to fucking stop.
The Kinshasa hits its mark.
That was a great match. Saraya fighting.
A really good match. That actually was one of those things where it showed Stacks. He can actually hold his own with somebody like Shinsuke, but it's...
Oh, shit, Rio.
Yeah.
Rio.
Oh, my God, it's been so long. If I pronounced that name wrong, I'm so sorry.
Who day?
Rio is back. Thank you. Thank you, Tony Khan.
Wow, she looks like she's 13 years old.
She really does. All right, now we need Tony Stark versus Rio.
You know, Rio, with all these little horny boys out here, I wouldn't be going to the top rope. My God, she's tiny. And Tony Storm with her RAs.
Oh, they're best friends.
Come on, Rio, turn on her.
Yes.
Hurry it up.
All Rio's doing is going to use Tony Storm.
They're going to make Nathan Frazier and Axiom attack. Watch.
All right, throwback. What's going on the NXT side?
Shinsuke basically got the Kinshasa off, and then you had Stacks getting praised by Angelo saying he's the cornerstone of the family.
Hey, it's Cro-Mag.
Right, baby. Cortez would be like, oh, that goddamn Rio's back. God damn it.
Cro-Magner.
The Kings of Wrestling.
Now we got freaking Wagner and freaking Axiom and Frazier.
Man, how did y'all do this back in the WCW?
Elbow Fire. Kaylee Ray.
Julian, throwback. How did you do this in the WCW Monday Night Raw days?
How did I do it back in the day? You taped one and watch the other. Well, actually, Nitro would replay almost immediately after, and so you could watch all of Raw and then you could watch Nitro afterwards. or you just switch back and forth.
Right.
Alba Fire.
I'm actually excited for Kingdom of Wrestling being AEW right now, so that FTR can have a legitimate challenge.
For me, it went back in the day when you had like Julie would understand this phrase, the boob tube. When you had the boob tube literally sit in front of you, only have one controller. You literally had to fight over it. For me, I would go back and forth and stuff. We didn't have like the ability, like a big monitor to watch this stuff and able to have different browsers to watch this.
Later on, I eventually built a computer that had a TV tuner card, and I could do picture in picture. That was great.
FTR is like, man, I really want those AEW tag titles.
NXT is getting smashed. I beg to differ. I mean, the matches have been pretty good so far. But of course, I am the NXT guy for.
You know what I say? I say just enjoy wrestling.
I mean, that match with Rhea kind of made Roxy a lot more stronger, but you knew if they're gonna have these, upper main card roster people in here, they're gonna end up doing stuff like that. They're gonna end up getting the win for the most part. But some people wasn't there like reports or something like that, or some people saying that Grimes might be going up some point?
So Grimes showed up on Raw last night in order to recruit the Good Brothers to be his tag team partners against fake Bray Wyatt. And Grimes actually had popped up on SmackDown, if I remember correctly, and he was talking to Baron Corbin.
What's better, an AEW Women's World Title match or Jobber match? Both, if you like both.
I'm on commercial right now.
Yeah, same here. They're both on commercials. So far, both shows have been pretty good, I say.
Yeah. I've always looked at it both ways. Me as a hardcore NXT fan and the casual. I think the casual fan would get into something like this. If they are like normally are like die hard like Raw or SmackDown, they would get into this because their favorites are in this.
Right.
Correct.
Because we did, but the freaking AEW Women's World Title match, that was really good. I enjoyed that. Riho is back. I'm glad about that.
So I asked Shane this, Julian. Which match on Saturday are you most excited for Halloween Havoc?
Oh, shoot. I got to look at the full card.
Both of these shows.
So we're just getting an NXT show. We're not getting a main roster show, correct?
No, we're not.
It's like a takeover, basically.
Yeah, it's pretty much a takeover.
I used to love takeover shows. Takeover shows are great. So let's see. We're getting Braun Breaker versus Dragunov. That's good enough for me, man.
Yeah, with JD McDonough in there too.
Yeah, but Dragunov, dude, when he used to go head to head with Walter in NXT Europe, those matches were fire.
I think this is like, and I was telling Shane and this is my perspective because I watch this on a regular basis covering it, is that I think this is where you pull the trigger on Braun going to the main roster, because that would set up a mysterious opponent inside the War Games. So you'd have like one of the members of one of the teams, and he would be like a mystery partner. But that would set up his debut perfectly because it lines up.
Now, for your vacant North American Championship match, we got Carmelo Hayes versus Earl Mensa versus Wes Lee versus Von Wagner versus Nathan Frazier. I would not be surprised to see Carmelo Hayes pick the title back up again and become like your 3-time NXT North American champion. Roxanne Perez versus Cora Jade.
The stipulation in this is it kind of reminds me of the Ambrose Asylum match with Jericho and him.
This is the old WCW Macho Man spin the wheel, make the deal. that was so.
And
as
we're
a kid,
back
of
in
course,
AEW.
I always thought it was
Where
legit.
Jay
but of
Lethal
course,
is
the thing
being
is rigged.
interviewed of Darby Allin.
Julius Creed versus Damon Kemp. If Julius loses, Brutus Creed has to leave NXT. We can't break up the Creed brothers. And it's an ambulance match, so the only way this should end is with Undertaker turning around and going, "Where to, Damon?" And then we get Apollo Crews versus Grayson Waller. Apollo has to lose. He's putting Grayson Waller.
Yeah, because he has that Raven Simone gimmick.
You know, or Grayson Waller can lose and leave, and he can show up on SmackDown as
Percy shit, Sonya J.
You know what I'm surprised is Mandy's not on the card.
Mandy has the night off.
Yeah.
Oh, Jay Lethal and Darby
They got
going at it in the parking lot.
Sonya Deville and Elba Fire going at it.
Oh, maybe Jay Lethal will actually hit the lethal injection this time. Has Darby Allin ever come to the ring in a casket and popped up like Sweden Scott?
I want to say yes.
He's got to pop up and go, "Wow!"
That dude, BD13, said, "I bet Throwback thinks Braun is a huge main eventer star." Oh my God. Jay Lethal, calm down.
I think that Braun is a huge main roster star.
Lethal, calm down, man.
Actually, I think Braun will start off not like how Finn did. I think he'll start right in the middle and work his way up. I think eventually, give him some time, he might be a main roster star. But I think out of NXT right now, I think Carmelo is the one that's well prepped up to be, to quote a line from Cameron Grimes, to the moon, because I think he has all the tools to be. I literally think he has all the tools to actually be Universal Champion at some point.
Wow, that was a hell of a roll up a doom from Alba Fire.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Hey man, I gotta say, so last night on Raw, Dominic did a really good pin on AJ Styles, like really cinched in that roll up.
Here comes Mandy.
Julia, who do you got for the
Blonde
main event
Mandy
tonight? Hangman or Jon Moxley or MJF cashing in?
Anybody? Oh, Shane, you must not be looking at Mandy Rose right now.
Yeah, I'm at the Mandy Rose thing right now.
There's a lot of smoke around there because she's smoking hot. Yeah. So anybody but Cowboy.
Anybody but the Cowboy shit?
Anybody but Hangman Page.
Damn.
He's boring.
Damn.
Like he really like blew his wad with Kenny Omega. That didn't come out right.
Put the nuts away. Right. I'm here to talk. God damn.
Mandy, no. Actually, they are going to have a match. Alba Fire and Mandy Rose at Halloween Havoc. They just announced it.
Oh, new match on the card.
God. That bat must hurt right on the throat.
That's what she said. Dude, Mandy's
the whole rating thing,
made for her.
I don't give a shit about. My point of view about this whole thing is just enjoy. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who beats who or who beats what.
But honestly, yeah.
Mensa, they look like Private Party 2.0.
I think that literally, like I said, I think Hayes could be Universal Champion within about 3 or 4 years. But I think he needs to be NXT Champion first. So I think if they put it on McDonough, his first major opponent has to be Hayes.
Oh, yeah, the Devil Worshiper.
Carmelo Hayes is Universal Champion is like years down the line. And here's why. Even though Triple H isn't a size guy like Vince McMahon was, he would really have to season up his character. because people are immediately going to think that he's a ripoff of The Rock. So he definitely has to see through his character and really ingratiate the fans to him as a face or a heel. And then
I'm listening to the MJF promo. We can't just talk about one show, guys.
Yeah, I only have one stream going, so
yeah.
I'm taping Dynamite. I'll watch it later.
I'm on commercial with NXT right now.
I honestly didn't know we were doing a watch.
For Carl's Jr. and Hardy, it looks really delicious.
I'm hoping, for me being selfish, that we get the Wyatt faction they're talking about versus the Bloodline at War Games in some capacity. I will literally go crazy about that being there.
Yeah, the whole thing is with all these factions starting up in WWE, I mean, it's just in time for War Games, just in time for Survivor Series.
MJF just talked about how professional wrestling is his entire life. And you know what? That is for damn true.
It's his lifeblood, man. It's his passion.
It's his passion.
I mean, Bad Blood did say that gang warfare happens in wrestling a good chunk of the time.
I mean, hell, WWE had a pay-per-view called Gang Warfare way back in the day. Back when you have Los Boricuas and Disciples of Apocalypse.
Yeah, MJF is definitely.
Oh, I remember those. You had the.
Yeah, I can see an MJF face turn. Turn of face.
Yeah, the Mystery of Darkness and all that stuff. God,
yeah,
I love
one pay-per-view. I want to say it was like almost like a fatal 4-way, like gang. It was like a 16-man almost, and it was Disciples of Apocalypse, Los Boricuas, Nation of Domination, and
I think I know one you're talking about.
There's a fourth one.
He said he was going to be the superstar. I think this is the MJF face promo here.
Oh, it was just those three.
Seriously, yeah, I'm ecstatic to go to Survivor Series. I think this year for me, when it comes to wrestling, it's been very, very fortunate with, Ring of Honor and now going to Survivor Series. 2 major pay-per-views that were around here. I get the opportunity to see. It's insane.
Yeah, the plan is I'm headed to the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, MJF is definitely going to
really?
I've never been to one, and it's like one of my favorite pay-per-views of all time. So I'm very much looking forward to it.
Where is it right now? Because I can't remember the venue.
Alamo Dome.
You know who you should hit up? Hit up like JPJ and all them and see if they're going or something like that. Yeah, he's
gonna try.
Yeah. Yeah, I put out a Twitter post asking who all was going, so hopefully somebody will hit me back.
I know that JPJ is going. Okay. I don't know if anybody else is going. I was gonna pop something out. I just know that the one event I've been wanting to go the whole time that's going to be here the night before is I won't be able to go the night before. The Taker's traveling one-man show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll be in Boston the night before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I those tickets went out real quick.
I wonder if
I'm watching the
one-man
promo
shows
of
as good as Mike
MJF.
Tyson.
Oof.
MJF is speaking nothing but
that ladder match that's happening for the North American. I literally think you're gonna probably give it to Frazier because that would make sense to me. Because if you really want Hayes to go after the NXT Championship, that would make sense. But it seems like also, and I don't know if you guys look at it this way, they're really building up Wesley as the underdog in that match and possibly like wanting to give it to him. And that would be an interesting look at it, like him throughout all the stuff he went through with MSK and stuff, that he ends up getting a title and, you know, they see a higher value in him than a lot of people think.
Hey guys, if you're watching the stream and you're looking for the blackest match on TV tonight, that's over here on NXT.
Yeah.
Everett and Bulldog was good.
It's a good match. I've never understood people wearing chains while wrestling, or Jeff Hardy would wear the big hoops in his ears,
or the gauges, right?
Yeah. Well, I was like, why would you? That's just such a target. Oh, Trick Williams doing his thing.
MJF is like telling a real like deep down promo.
He's still talking. It's a long promo.
Yeah, this is real life.
Oh, Code Breaker.
MJF goes into real life. That's MJF's thing. Who cares about ratings? Who cares about the ratings?
Wow, he landed straight on
the
top of his head.
Oh shit, he mentioned about this release.
Was he gonna start saying
Mensa and West going at it after the bell?
And it really doesn't matter though. To me, ratings doesn't matter. That is for damn sure. MJF is a generational talent.
Oh, Wagner just took K's inside out.
The Bidding War of 2024. Yeah.
Oh, man. Wagner put his foot all up in Carmelo Hayes' mouth.
Man.
Man, I hope Shelton Benjamin is backstage tutoring these guys on ladder matches.
I really for say about the whole ratings thing in WWE and stuff. I really, as somebody that, like I said, I cover this for Body Slam for doing their after shows and stuff. I know that hasn't been in for the last couple of weeks, but they're still trying to figure out who
great fucking promo
be in the next chair next to me. But I think they really don't care about. They care about the ratings to an extent, but I don't think they care about certain aspects of the ratings. They'll see which ratings popped at the certain points, but they won't compare it to anyone else by themselves.
Good way to explain
so
that.
So for me, as somebody that covers this and watches WWE and stuff, it doesn't bother me. People can spout out about all that stuff, but ratings are ratings, and
So
we enjoy what we enjoy.
Here's the thing about ratings. Everyone says, ratings don't really matter. But when your team wins in the ratings, like King of the Indie says, that's when you're like, oh, yeah, we beat those guys. But the funny thing to me is when
who decided to go on the Tuesday night tonight? Then that's AEW did. NXT
when Tony Khan would get on Twitter and he would say, well, we were number one in Black Labs and Pit Bulls, which is it's such an important demo. And people are like, I mean, come on, Tony. And it's like when he was trying to compare Dynamite to SmackDown. And it's like, if you're not going head to head, it doesn't matter. But he would always try to claim this 18 to 49 or some other specific demographic. And it's like, but you're not going head to head. I mean, that you're comparing apples to oranges. And
exactly,
WWE does have this ingrained fan base, which I believe they're
actually just
starting to expand now. Yeah. That's because they've tweaked the products more to be more interesting. I mean, just to put it flatly, just to make it interesting. Because for years we were just seeing some dumb shit go on that a lot of people like myself watched out of habit because you always watch SmackDown, you always watch Raw, and you're kind of
Creature
hoping
habit,
something will get
basically.
better. And then every now and then you get like a little sprinkle, but you know it wouldn't last very long. And then AEW
really
came
is.
along, and
He really is.
AEW was doing some putting on some really good matches. All the Bryan Danielson stuff was awesome. A lot of the evolution of Moxley was great. Even Hangman Page, when he's having his run to become champion, was good. But I kind of think there was a point where AEW, I'm not going to say they hit a brick wall, but they ran into the growing pains of any wrestling company, and that is, what do you constantly do to keep things fresh, or what do you constantly do to keep things entertaining? Because, I mean, these guys just smear Jericho over everything, and I even felt that the Dark Order kind of took a back seat for a while, and you know they're trying to get their momentum back. Hangman Page's run to me wasn't that great. I really disliked his feud with the Murder Hawk, whatever, because it was not very interesting. But you put Miro in there, we haven't seen Miro in a while. Put Miro in there. Even Darby Allin and Sting together was a good combo. I mean, that was entertaining.
The thing about the whole thing, also about the comment about counter booking, if I get that we have Rhea, Raquel, the Good Brothers, and Nakamura on NXT tonight, but
Sure.
if they were really going to counter program, they would put the high end talent, like the big A talent. They would throw in Roman in there. They would do something where people would be like, "Oh my God, that is something that they never thought would happen." And putting Roman in NXT for a night or something like that. Look what happened. They did with AJ. Nobody thought AJ was going to be in NXT, and he did it for one night.
If Bray's run further along, having him come in to smash Gacy would be great. So
it would be a perfect fit.
Now I have Shane's attention. So Braun Breaker is like really dressing like the Steiners back in the early 90s.
Yeah, I noticed he's like doing an homage to him.
It's so funny.
Did you see the table for three, by the way?
Yes,
of them?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Both of him, his uncle and his dad is like, so it looks like you're stealing our moves.
Yeah. Well, they're mine anyway. Dude, I cannot tell you how entertaining it is to me to see Scott Steiner sit down for a table for three and just talking, just like regular. And if you went back years ago, you'd have been like, there's no way that could ever happen. Okay, who's the tall, bald guy that's next to Gacy?
They used to be called the Grizzled Young Veterans.
The Grizzled Young Veterans, yes. Oh, he looks creepy as hell.
Now for Dalton Castle versus Jericho for the ROH World Champion.
Is Dalton Castle healed up? I mean, that dude has been wrestling with a broken back or broken neck or something for a long time. He was injured for a while. Now, you want to talk about interesting or entertaining characters from Ring of Honor? Oh, man, he was one of them.
Oh, yeah, Dalton Castle,
with the boys,
no joke.
Oh, man, that was great.
No joke.
Dude, I used to watch Ring of Honor for him, Joe, Jay Lethal. God, who else was in there at the time?
I'm just saying, I cover NXT like Indian Worldwide. How many times do I say I cover NXT for Body Slam? I watch this every week.
On it for a year.
It's crazy though. I mean, I've been covering the NXT for Body Slam for almost a year now. It'll be a year in January.
Which is crazy.
So the thing is, I'm one of those people who watches NXT during the takeovers, and the weekly product is just, I mean, shit, I got a life to live. I can't watch wrestling every day of the week. I don't catch NXT every week, but every time I watch it, even when they started the 2.0 stuff, the visual is what put me off. But the in-ring work was good. I actually became a fan of Grimes during his they did that poker match in the ring, which I thought was one of the worst segments in the world. But I liked Grimes after I saw one of his matches. So this is the conversation that we had a while back. I think during one of the takeovers, one of the NXT shows, and I was saying how my issue with some of the NXT matches was that they were over choreographed. And what I mean is, like, everybody hit their moves exactly as they're supposed to, but there wasn't that kind of like impact behind it, or that just that energy behind it. Except when I watched Cameron Grimes wrestle, and I mean, and he and his opponent were just like tagging each other. Like, it looked like they seriously were there to beat the crap out of each other, and they put on just such a show. And I was like, I don't want to see him move up, because he's the kind of content that you need for this brand. And then also they had it was a tag team match that I watched. Oh, and then I was watching Carmelo Hayes. Again, the guy is polished and hits some really just fantastic moves and knows his way around the ring. But he just has a little bit of that like very choreographed like looked at some of his matches. But the guy's a star. He's got charisma. He's got everything else.
He was insane and chaotic, though. He was amazing and chaotic.
Yeah, right now it's just a commercial for AEW. Well,
covering it as only me. I watch other shows too. I mean, NXT is not only the other thing I watch. Like, I watch SmackDown here and there, but I've been really in a binge. I get into binges, not for binge shows, but periodics and stuff. Like, I'm into watching like Apple TV they've watched the season of Ghost Rider. That's like an old throwback show, pardon the pun.
There.
Well, you remember the original show was like 92. So
yeah.
But you know, a lot of this stuff like like home, like that home stuff, you know, selling house, whatever you want to call it, HDTV or something.
House flipping shows.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe Casey, quit hugging, get in the ring. God damn it. There's a commercial for AEW right now, so.
And to touch on I think my favorite Grimes match was the first ladder match that he was in for the NXT, because it showed off all the range he had though in that match.
Yeah. What are they, the best friends?
Absolutely. Right. They were just on in the first match.
Of course they were.
And Death Triangle retained the Trios champion. Oh, sorry. Spoiler.
I wonder if there's a production meeting where somebody said, hey, when the best friends hug, don't forget to zoom in and zoom back out.
Well, Renee is really asking, how do you feel about being a bitch by losing?
And also, guys, if you get a chance, go check out Impact. It's in a shitty time slot, I know that. But if you can find
go check it out.
If you can find the replay on Sling or whatever your carrier is, they're putting on some good shows.
Yeah.
They are putting on some really good shows.
Again, picking one side is overrated.
They've even stepped up the production feel of the show. But yeah, man, the matches are really good. And, it's one of those things where I record Impact because I literally don't know when it comes on. And I just watch it on Saturday mornings.
Remember Saturday Morning Slam?
I remember Sunday Night Heat.
You mean Superstars?
Well, like in the mid 2000s into 2010s, they had the show called Saturday Morning Slam. It was on like OPBS for some reason. Yeah, I know, weird.
Was it like the recap show of Raw where they just like?
Yeah, it was a recap.
Okay.
Julian, remember the time that Hunter took a tombstone and went down the escalator at Penn Station?
Yes, I do. So Bruce Pritchard on his show talked about how they had to do that shot because, permits, which they didn't have.
All right, Ring of Honor World Champion.
Ready, set, go. Bam. All right, we're out again. Let's roll.
Dalton Castle, man. I love Dalton Castle. I'm going to go see him on the 30th of Prestige.
So you know what? So I think that's the reason why I hated Nacho Libre. I think I hated Nacho Libre because Jack Black kind of looks like Dalton Castle, and I felt like he was doing a shitty Dalton Castle. I felt he was just doing a real shitty Dalton Castle, and yeah.
I mean, there's no reason to be going after anybody. Just don't be so toxic about that. It's wrestling. Just enjoy it. Who cares?
That's right. Just enjoy it. It's wrestling.
Yes, seriously.
Did they swing that dude back and forth into a powerbomb? It's like the rock and crane powerbomb.
NXT. This one you ever watch?
Man, I really hope AJ and his team wins tonight because
actually
off of Dominic Mysterio.
Actually, you want to be honest? What I'd be watching right now if I wasn't watching NXT tonight, if I didn't have to, if I wasn't doing this, or I'd be either doing two things. I'd be holding my son, for one thing. That's the most important thing. And two, I would probably be watching, and I'm going to put him over because he's a really good dude, and I'd be catching up on stuff on YouTube. I'd be watching Tom Talks Rubbish's channel and watching a lot of the stuff he's done.
Yeah.
So like I just watched James' interview. I watched Corey's interview. I watched Maggie's interview and stuff like that. Like I'm literally gotten up to a point and I'm going back into his catalog to watch a lot of the stuff. But that's what I've been primarily, or if I'm on my way to work, I listen to you guys.
People in the wrestling organization?
What, Tom?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does a show with Cass, Wrestle Watch.
Oh, nice.
But he's gotten a lot of people on there. He's gotten Drew on there. I watched Drew's stuff. A lot of stuff Drew was saying there, I was literally, happy for him. It's just there's so many good people. I think Bad Blood's supposed to do one. It did one with him soon or something. I know I've got one coming up soon with him. But he's one of the most genuine dudes out there and stuff. So I mean, go check his stuff out too.
All right, Julia, who do you got? Jericho or Dalton Castle?
Who do I want to win?
Yeah.
I want Dalton Castle to win.
Also, what have I become? But he's the Ocho, man. You don't want the Ocho to retain?
No.
And of course, Aubrey Edwards.
Inside Out.
Aubrey Edwards is refereeing Chris Jericho's match yet again.
Wow! Surprise!
Surprise! Come on, become me. You know what I want?
Cameron Grimes is going to get a get a sponsorship from Manscaped because his chest hair is very manicured.
People just cannot stop singing Chris Jericho's theme song.
It
You know
almost
what?
looks
I
like
don't
a
blame them. Everybody got the Judas in their mind.
You know what else I hate? I'm starting to sound like we're really grizzled old man right here. I know that a lot of wrestlers do acupuncture and acupressure, but when you come to the ring with those suction cup bruises from
the suction cup bruises on the back.
Come on, do something about that, man.
What does that do for the back anyway? Just relaxes them, or?
I don't know. It hurt when I had it done. It was not pleasant.
Oh.
The Good Brothers.
What is he grabbing out of his trunks?
Magic Killer. Oh no, Magic Killer got broken up. Okay, everybody's getting their
Castle, there's no way you did that.
Gacy got a finisher in.
I thought he was doing Joey Ryan thing. I would be like, whoa.
Carl Anderson got his in, neck breaker. The big bald guy looks like he's about to get a Death Valley driver.
Oh, he almost ran into that sign.
Spine buster.
Damn, Carl Anderson's getting whooped on.
Magic Killer.
Spine buster, right? Clean.
Dalton Castle's great. Getting the crowd all hyped up.
I just got to say, for the Magic Killer, all Carl Anderson does is really stand there and hold up the guy's legs. Like Luke Gallows does all the other stuff.
Oh, I think he's going for a low blow there for a second.
Oh, yeah. Cameron Grimes promised them money. You got to pay up.
Money. Like the way that Dalton Castle was going for a move, we can watch it. It looked like he was about to go for a low
Veer. The Veer chants are starting to go in NXT now because he's now in NXT.
Oh, please don't tell me Cameron Grimes is going to run off.
Veer. Sanya. And the 2 count.
Dude, Veer's beard is so groomed.
Dalton Castle just knocked off Jake Hager from the apron. Oh, he used the boys for the Torpedo Suicida.
We got a new tag team now in there.
Whoa. He's going for another one. Whoa. He's using another one. Whoa.
Those two big boys.
Whoa. This is great.
Oh, women's tag team champion match coming up next.
Oh man, picture.
Oh man, picture. Oh no, not again.
Picture, man.
It's Nikita Lyons and Zoe Stark. I'll be back in a second.
We're just 20 more away from 200 followers on the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Pod Twitch channel.
Again, I'm going to keep putting this over. Go check out bodyslam.net. Go check out the amazing writing that those guys do. Ramey, Corey, James, and Cass, and everybody on there. Show your support for the Roundtable podcast here. Like, comment, and subscribe. on the Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms that these guys do. They do an amazing job. And, every Tuesday night, NXT post show, there's no post show tonight because we're doing this, but, come by and say hi. We're just going to give you the lowdown on what's going on in NXT. And usually it's me ranting for a few minutes about something. And then, you've got all different types of content in there.
And then over here we do Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays for Monday Night Raw, AEW, and SmackDown, all that fancy schnaz.
Are you guys covering Halloween Havoc by any chance, or you know if anybody is?
Good question. I have no idea. By the way, for the people in the comments, who's gonna go see the Black Adam movie?
All right. Yes, we should be. All right. If that's the case, then I'll hop on with you guys with that.
Julian, are you gonna go see the Black Adam movie?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna see the Black Adam movie.
Are you gonna see the day one premiere?
Probably not. But I'll tell you what, for probably the 325th time, we're going to see the Rock do a rock bottom on somebody.
Right.
I'm going to go see the Black Panther movie, but more importantly, I'm going to...
all white? It's a whiteout party. You got to wear all white.
Well, everybody, we're going to go do a commercial break for a little bit, so we'll be right back because I guess we're going to be on
Don't
the
forget to
Twitch
wear
channel
the Blackout outing premiere. Eat Hardee's, $2.99. I see no commercial. We're still live.
Yeah, I see no commercial. I guess we're going to go to commercial. Yeah. We're going to be on the Twitch channel only. Only on the Twitch.
Yeah.
If you're not here on the Twitch,
they have the Black Panther
you're lame.
So everybody's wearing, it's a whiteout party. Everybody's wearing white to the Black Panther premiere. If you go see it the second time, you can wear whatever you want.
No, I'm literally going to be wearing like a USA jersey or something like that. You know how like you go on Amazon, you type custom jerseys or something, and the first thing that pops up is the Miracle on Ice USA jersey.
Stone Castle and Jericho are having a pretty good damn match.
Hey Shane, were you ever into what was his name? Jeepers Creepers?
I have not seen any of the Jeepers Creepers movie. I know, crazy, and I'm a horror movie fan, and I haven't seen any of them.
Oh my god!
I need to see them.
Have you ever seen?
Are you gonna see Violet Night?
I haven't seen. Go ahead.
I was going to ask you real quick. Have you ever seen a movie called Session 9?
No.
Yeah.
I
have not.
Isn't that and that used to be. Yeah. It's no longer there anymore. The insane asylum in Danvers that they filmed it at, and now it's all condos.
Boys did something.
People swear to God they could hear crazy stuff happening up there.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I remember
that movie's really good. David Caruso in it is really good.
I ran across it.
They grabbed Jake Hager's hat, and Hager's not happy.
Netflix,
and he destroyed the boys.
What it was.
All they did was just grab his hat, and Jake Hager's angry.
I watched it in college as part of a media course I had to take.
Oh, okay.
Jake Hager.
We had to watch the movie in the class and write our own version of a movie review and give our own perspective on it. So I've seen Memento. That's an insane movie.
1, 2.
Well, if you saw Memento, let me see. Memento is the one where he starved himself.
No, Memento is where he doesn't remember anything.
Shit,
so the ending of the movie is the beginning of the movie, and the beginning of the movie is the end of the movie.
I love scary shit. So do I.
I'm probably thinking of The Mechanic. The Mechanic is where Christian Bale starved himself to get really, really thin.
Yeah.
Like oh my God, he was so skinny.
Come on, Dalton. Don't tap. Don't tap. Don't tap. Don't squash the fly. Do not squash that fly.
Okay.
Get that rope. Get
Who
that
is
rope.
Damon Kemp? Throwback?
Damon Kemp is a former collegiate athlete, wrestling athlete, kind of like the same grain as the Creeds, Brock, and all that stuff. He is originally was debuted with Strong to be part of the Diamond Mine and stuff.
True. The link is in the group chat, my man.
Part of the Diamond Mine and stuff.
He turned on the Diamond Mine like a month ago or so.
Literally, about a month ago. And the way it was set up is that he got Strong and beat the crap out of him and got him into like an ambulance, and they had to bring him out. And I think it was the same night as the tag championships and the cage and all that stuff with Pretty Deadly.
Yep.
So.
Oh, he turned on them during the Worlds Collide.
Yeah, he turned on the collide, but it just set it up they made it even more personal, where they handcuffed one of the Creed brothers up on top, and he just made them cost the chance to win the titles back.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, this match between Jericho and Dalton Castle was really great. Dalton Castle. Go for the welcome to Winnipeg, you idiot. But Dalton countered. Killbreaker. No, Dalton countered. Bangarang by Dalton. Oh, and a 2 count. Dalton is so amazing. God damn it, now I want him and the Acclaim to be a faction. Julian, what would you think of that? Dalton Castle and the Acclaim.
Wait, Dalton Castle and who?
The Acclaim.
Top of the chain, don't let you know the name.
Nah.
No?
Nah.
Drew, please tell me you're watching AEW.
I'm AEW, absolutely.
Okay, thank God I'm not alone.
The Acclaim don't need anybody else besides Big Daddy Ass.
You don't want Dalton Castle to be in with the Acclaim? That would be hilarious.
No, he's already got the boys.
Yeah, but that would be hilarious. It will be a scissor orgy.
Crazy. Does he hold the 6-man tag belts with the boys?
Yeah, he does. And Jericho retains.
I didn't even know that.
Professional wrestling is one of the toughest sports going today. If you ever dreamed of being a professional wrestler, then former WWE superstar and World Tag Team Champion Sir Mo of the famed tag team Men on a Mission invites you, yes, you, to join his Bumps and Bruises Academy. Now in 2 locations in Carrollton, Texas and Sherwood, Arkansas. Allow Sir Mo and his head coach, Dante Smiley, and other coaches to get you on the road to an exciting and rewarding career. Classes forming now for your shot. Contact Sir Mo at 704-819-7312 or fill out an information questionnaire now. Don't wait, make your dreams come true today by joining the Bumps and Bruises Pro Wrestling Academy.
Hi, this is James Beard with SWE Fury, and you're watching the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast.
It just got interesting. Shotzi's in there.
You just stated an oxymoron.
Oh,
you
no.
said, not interesting, and then you said,
Don't hurt Ikebani.
Are you talking about the ROH commentators?
Oh shit, the real Shotzi's back.
The real Shotzi's back. We got the AEW commentary team versus the NXT commentary team over here. This is gonna be
Her
interesting.
double, aka
What
the
an
shot
evil man.
ganger, was the one
How
in Atlanta match.
dare Jericho do this?
Hey Shane, what kind of cat litter do you use?
What kind of cat litter do I use?
Yeah. It's not a setup for a joke or anything. I'm just asking.
Double duty, because I got 2 cats.
All right. Is it the clay stuff or is it the regular stuff?
Regular.
All right.
I was like, what kind of a question is that? Who asked about, hey Shane, what kind of cat litter do you have? What?
Well, I'm sitting here watching Shotzi in the ring, so.
And now
I had to do something to distract my brain.
BJ Whitmer.
Shane, you're the only one watching AEW here.
Yeah, I'm the only one watching AEW. I need a AEW commentary partner, Drew.
Yeah, Drew. I only have one stream available to me, so I can only watch NXT.
Oh,
Picked NXT. Why?
Yes.
Right, that's what I said.
So here's the thing. So I watch NXT so infrequently that when I do watch it, it's interesting because I'm trying to keep up with who's who. And I got to see the in-ring isn't all that bad.
I mean, look, the in-ring of NXT has never really lacked, I would say. It's been just the way that the 2.0 stink is still there for me. So it's any type
I
of...
I can understand that, yes.
Yeah.
I
Rio
like...
versus Jamie Hayter next week. Let's go.
I like a bunch of the wrestlers on there. I like Carmelo Hayes.
Chat.
What's up, Plugs?
Oh, hey, Pluggo.
Pluggo.
I like people on NXT.
Pluggo.
It's just not my preferred viewing.
Right. Which totally makes sense.
And now that I cover AEW, I love wrestling, where Pluggo is from. It just makes it obvious what I need to choose now. So
why in the hell would you dress Quincy Elliott to look like he's the missing member of Men on a Mission?
2.0 stink.
Oh my God.
Julian, Men on the Mission never coming
back.
That
has got to be the worst. I'm sorry. One of the worst in-ring costumes I have ever seen in my life.
I saw the Baron Corbin get up for Monday.
Oh, Jesus.
Drew,
that shit was horrible.
I think that might have it beat.
Dude, these two could be in a tag team like worst dressed mafia or something.
Oh, Quincy.
Oh, great. They just set up a match for our co-hosting Halloween Havoc.
Remember how Men on the Mission used to do that? No, wait. That was Flyboy Rocco Rock and Johnny Grunge. Men on a Mission used to do something on the way to the ring. Did they wave back and forth?
I love the words, but AEW has pulled away.
They're
in a
rapping.
big way. What do you mean by that, Pluggo?
They're beating NXT's ass is what it means.
Okay. But like
I said, I'm on an island of irrelevancy when it comes to the I'm just enjoying it.
To me and Julian, ratings doesn't matter between us. It's wrestling. Enjoy it while it's here.
I'm the first person to say no tribalism. Absolutely.
Yeah, no tribalism.
All those
tribalism isn't allowed. God damn it.
All those, junky, whatever the hell the other person's name is. Those idiots.
Gross.
They are the assholes of the worst, just the worst thing imaginable. So I'm here to enjoy what I want to enjoy, and I don't fault my friend here for enjoying what he wants to enjoy.
Exactly.
That's the beauty of wrestling.
That is a fact.
Speaking of it real quick, Drew, check the private chat.
Man, both TBS and USA are on a commercial break. Shit.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. I'm going to go grab something for a quick sec.
So
I mean, you
Drew,
can have the Odyssey, but just like,
how's married life?
It's fun, I have to say. It's a little weird. I have to pinch myself and remind myself, hey, that happened on Friday. So
good job, man. Good job. I'll be joining you soon enough.
Oh man, the baddies.
I had like a moment of retrospective with it while I was driving to work yesterday. It's like, wow.
Absolutely king of the Indies. Absolutely.
I kind of see you as the guy who has a lot of moments of retrospect.
Oh, you would be 100% correct.
Yeah. So, speaking of which, in the way my family does, here's to an amazing man. May happiness bring you much joy and success. Much love. Love you, bro.
Cheers.
Congratulations on getting married.
Yeah,
Solange.
on the marriage.
Clink.
Speaking of which I might as well ask this in Basil. What are you drinking tonight, Julia?
I am drinking Bullet Bourbon with a splash of
John Moxley for the Hangman Page.
Of
Up Drew, what do you got?
So it's almost a Lynchburg lemonade. But
well, other than this, if I had the stuff to make an Irish car bomb, I'd make an Irish car bomb and do it on air for Drew. But I have a funny feeling if he comes to Boston, I'm probably going to be doing one in front of him anyways.
Oh, at the main event?
Yeah, who do you got, Drew?
It's time for the main event.
It's Moxley. It's going to be Moxley.
Is it time for talking over yet?
It is time for the main event of AEW.
Oh, yeah, that one is here. We can say that.
So
it's time for talking is over.
Who's in the main event? It's going to be Moxley and who else?
And Hangman.
And the real winner, who is going to be after this, and that's going to be MJF.
Correct.
Well, although I don't know anymore because from the, they did that promo earlier. That was like, I don't like poetry, but that's the type of poetry I can get into. That was incredible.
So, Drew, should I make that announcement about your title right now? About what you, me, and Anakin talked about on the show? If anybody hasn't seen that.
You're going to have to remind me because I don't even remember now.
At Survivor Series War Games, which I will be at, we will have a triple threat match for the Wicked Crazy Pinfalls Championship. The reigning, defending, undisputed champion Drew Nicholas will be facing Anakin JMT of Wicked Crazy Pinfalls in Bad Blood from Roundtable Podcast.
Whoa!
Really? Wow.
The caveat is, because Bad Blood's been saying it, he will be putting on the Roundtable Podcast Championship on the line.
What?
He's been saying that for months.
I'm tickling.
Wow, so he's not showing up to the table empty-handed.
Damn, he's not even willing to defend the Roundtable.
Well, you guys remember, right? For months after the tournament, he's like,
they're going at it.
He's like, I want that championship. I'll bring the Roundtable title. I'll bring that. Well, if he agrees to being this and bring that title, there might be a unified podcast champion throughout all platforms.
I just got to say, it's a great looking belt, man.
Scissoring title right now.
Yeah, I'm watching the AEW main event. Fuck the NXT main event.
Eventually, the plan is I have to update that title.
I'm the only man who's ever scissored this title, ladies and gentlemen.
I was a champion.
Just promise me you won't Sammy Guevara with that title, please.
Oh, God,
you gotta
no.
clean it.
That's terrible.
Hangman and Mox are going all over the place. And the match hasn't even started. Oh, shit!
Wow.
Man, I remember when I had the Wicked Crazy Pinfalls champion. Good times.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, that could have went bad.
Oh! Quincy Elliott landed right on his back. That's a lot of man to be landing on your back.
That's a good question. What is the main event of NXT?
It's probably going to be Raquel and Cora.
Oh yeah,
Really?
nope. King of the Indies right.
Wow, he looks.
The AEW main event is way better than NXT's main event.
Well, that's
Best of 3. Hold up, who said that?
Best of 3.
Best of 3. How the hell are we gonna do that?
I'm just stating the fact that he's been saying Survivor Series ever since Shane lost the title, and literally saying it over and over and over again that he wants a shot at Survivor Series, and we've said it multiple times, and that he kept saying he'd bring the belt with him and stuff. Well, I have my guy. He's on with you guys on a regular basis. So he wants his shot. He kept saying he wants it. Well, he has the opportunity to it.
Give me what I want.
The reason why Anakin is that Anakin was in that tie for Money in the Bank. So every member of those people who have tied get a chance at it. Bad Blood was in that. He tied in it.
It was a tie?
Yeah.
Between who and who?
Bad Blood, Rob Wilkins, Maggie, Anakin, JMT, and Pluggo.
It was a tie across 5 people?
Yeah.
Who was the champion?
It was just like a Money in the Bank kind of option. So I couldn't give anybody a shot.
Gotcha.
So Bad Blood. So
5-way tie. That's crazy.
I literally was like, oh my God. And that's happened a couple of times in the tournament where everybody gets the same thing right.
Dude, that's why, I mean, instead of just predicting the winners, you've got to have like people predict stipulations, like and put on the scorecards. Like if you have a tag team match, like who's going to make the pin and who's going to get pinned. I mean, that's kind of a way to get extra points to avoid ties with like a large group of people.
Sure, he's just showing up the belt.
And right now, it's like the scoring system now is in process of being revamped, anyways, just to make it fair because of everybody with that whole situation. So, but right now, as it stands, the way the format is just the same. It's just going to change a little bit.
Okay, so NXT just did something that I absolutely hate. WCW did this. They did a crossover with Chucky. Having Chucky threaten your wrestlers is fucking stupid.
What? Oh my God.
Drew is just having the championship on his shoulders just to taunt me. God damn it, Drew.
I'm sorry, Shane.
I have yet to get my rematch for that belt, but I guess we're not going to talk about that.
I like how it's like repeating scoring stands.
I guess Raquel does have a nice back.
Let's just say this much. If Julian's willing to sit, I'll say this much. If Julian's willing to sit down with me and set up a whole scoring because it's both titles, I'd be down for that if Julian has time.
Hey, throwback, I'm going to send you a copy of one of my score sheets. Take a look at it. And it really gives people a chance to pick up like an extra couple points here and there. So there's standard, like if you pick the winner of the match, you get 5 points.
Come on, Hangman.
But there's several stipulations during the
match.
God,
this match is so good.
Who gets pinned? Who pins who?
Bloody.
Is there going to be a run-in? Are they going to
so basically it's almost like what we were doing is that you get a point, you get points for picking the person who wins. You get the points if it's a pinfall, submission, or DQ. If it's a no count out, obviously it's a 0, and then you just go from there. If there's a special match, you pick who. You have 3 options of picking, like kind of like if you're at a betting stand, you get 3 options to make 3 bets on 3 different things. And you get points off of number 1. Your number 1 pick wins it. If your second one, you get a little bit less, and then the third one,
Sure.
if it's a special match. So,
but just like for like let's say a traditional wrestling match, you
Oh yeah, no, that
you
I will
get the
agree.
opportunity to choose if it's going to be a pin, a submission, or a DQ. And if you pick correctly, you get like an extra 2 points.
I like the Wrestle Rumble way of doing it. I like their whole, I've done their thing a couple of times. They give you like hey, how long is this match going to go? Who's going to win here? Who's going to score the pinfall if it's a tag team or something? Like variations, questions with a set amount of points for each, so that this way, it's guaranteed that you're going to get one winner.
Well, originally during the tournament, we were using Tad Predicts format too, and Tad just got too busy because he's a lawyer in London. So, and the time difference too. Yeah, he is.
That's crazy.
He's been on Wicked Crazy Pinfalls a few times, and with the time difference between East Coast and London and over here, it's hard for him to do a lot of this stuff. So.
Sure. One of the things that I used to have on there is like number of claymores, number of DDTs, and that got to be a little bit too much because you really had to like really focus on the match to keep track of these things.
Yeah.
Wow. This match is so good.
And there wasn't really like an over and under. Like you would just say, so then I changed it to like more than 3 spears, more than 2 RKOs, something like that, just to make it a little bit simpler. And then there was in the multi-man matches, who like in the 6-man match, who gets the pin, who gets pinned. That's easy for picking up extra points. Like pin, DQ.
Oh, the rake on the back.
Submission. Pick one, you get like an extra 2 points. So.
So
it also makes you pay attention to the match.
Yeah. So Drew, I looked up tickets for Survivor Series. There's still plenty of tickets if you're interested in coming down.
I don't know yet. I wanted to, but I really need to save up some money now. So I've spent too much. I've spent too much in the last couple of weeks.
Drew, did you get your WrestleMania tickets yet?
Yeah, did you?
I will never travel to WrestleMania. That's not happening.
Oh man.
He ain't traveling to Philly. Unless it's like Extreme Rules.
I mean, we'll see. Because it'll be in Philly, it won't be too far away from me. Maybe. But
man, this match is so good. God damn.
And I enjoyed traveling for Extreme Rules. That was fun.
If I had a car, I totally would drive.
That was the first time I ever traveled for a wrestling show before like that.
Mania this year is in Philadelphia coming up.
Oh shit! MJF just left his spot.
No, that's next year.
MJF left the skybox.
No, next year, yeah. That was off.
Not in the skybox.
WrestleMania goes Hollywood.
He's not in the skybox. Drew, what does that mean?
I just know that I literally got canned when I mentioned I had a gripe about it, but about Philadelphia having WrestleMania, but
that's WrestleMania 40. The next WrestleMania 39.
But the last WrestleMania event was WrestleMania 14 at the Garden in Boston in 1998. So it's been well over 20 years, and Philadelphia is getting it. It's like, okay, so you're gonna move up the East Coast. You give it to New York, but you're not coming up even further, and you could have it in like middle of April where baseball's already going anyways. And the whole thing with me saying Fenway, you could do a takeover in Fenway. You can't do it. You can't do a Mania in Fenway.
Why not?
Is MJF
it's a Fenway with the venues that they have. Fenway is literally like at full capacity is about 42K. Whereas if they do it at the Razor at Gillette Stadium, that's literally, I think it's almost 100,000, and they're renovating it now because they want to get the World Cup. So I think by the time the renovations are done, it's 120, 130K seat arena. stadium. It's going to be huge. So,
oh, man, I'm really excited to see if MJF cashes in tonight.
I know,
it's
right?
It's going to be so cool.
That's what I'm hearing. Because he's not in the skybox. He's not. Oh, shoot! Why do you spoil shows? Oh no! Why does the chat spoil shows? Ugh. Goddamn spoilers!
The crowd screaming one more time.
This is the moment. I feel like I don't know what they do with Full Gear coming up. Probably just a rematch, I guess, with MJF and Moxley. But man, it's. I feel like this is the moment.
The perfect time.
This is the moment. This got to be tonight.
Moment. And if y'all want to be if y'all really want to be my best friends, y'all can buy me a Mania ticket. That'd be great. I've never been to a Mania live. Like literally never.
Go, Shane.
What'd you say, Julian?
Said you should go.
I want to go, but that's like way too much money.
Come on, man! You work. You're a hardworking dude. You work hard for a reason.
Where's your OnlyFans, Shane?
Where's my
You work to spend it.
Shane's making that coin off of the Twitch.
Yeah. Where's my OnlyFans coming soon? It's gonna be the Veer thing, where it's just coming soon.
Wow.
4 months of coming.
Yes. Get it? Because OnlyFans.
Raquel with the freaking kendo, the black kendo.
That was, I gotta say, that was a choice to put up against this main event. That's
right. Why do they have to go up freaking with NXT? Like, goddamn, frick! They could have done it earlier.
And
following slam.
Dynamite didn't get preempted to any baseball coverage, right?
Yeah, the baseball game is on tomorrow. That's why they're doing it today.
Okay. Well, no, yeah, it was earlier today, but they didn't run overtime with like any coverage of the baseball game, right?
No.
It started at 8 p.m.
Yeah, it started at exactly 8.
Okay.
Your time.
2:38.
Come on, Mox or Hangman or MJF.
All these guys.
Drew,
do you think
if I touch your head, you'll bleed like Mox?
Yes, most definitely.
Probably.
Oh, the lariat! That was a good lariat. I love the lariat. Lariato.
You love a lariat?
I love a good old lariat. I like the Spine Buster, the Uranagi. There's some moves that I like.
I also like how...
you say Uranagi?
Yeah, Uranagi. Julian, why would you call me a Uranagi? That's so rude.
I like that Hangman's been a little bit heelish in this match.
He's a little heelish.
Yeah.
Heelish.
Adding a little bit of that extra babyface fire for Mox.
Is it because he's a wizard? Oh, no, that's a Chris Jericho.
No, it's because MJF is going to cash in. That's why.
MJF is going to cash in.
It makes sense. It just makes sense.
Oh, yeah.
The more and more you're talking about all the AEW stuff, it's more and more it's making me want to go to the one in Boston soon, but I can't. I'm like in Drew's boat. I can't afford going to that show.
And surprise, they're going to Chicago next month.
Shane,
I think they've been...
I just want to say, if MJF's music plays...
I will not spoil, I promise you.
Do not react until I react.
Okay.
I think
No spoilers.
I think AEW's been in around Massachusetts more. We got the KO show. But I think they've been up in Massachusetts here like 4 or 5 times this year.
Where are you right now?
In Boston.
Oh, I think I'm ahead of you, maybe.
Oh shit! Did John win? Huh? KO?
The referee has stopped the match for
But-
AEW, and Moxley has been declared the winner. Apparently, I don't know if there's a shoot injury or what. Certainly, is an interesting time to do it.
Right. What?
The doctors were checking on Hangman and have stopped the match.
Hangman got knocked the fuck
Seriously,
out.
Hangman? Come on.
Come on, MJF, come out. Don't let this be the
It's
end.
gonna happen.
It's too coincidental.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's real or if it's.
Or is it a varsity athlete?
I mean, we still have what? We still have like 8 minutes left of the show.
Yeah, we still have 8 minutes. What the hell? Are they gonna close it off this early? Preston Vance. What a guy.
Running down the Rampage card now.
This can't be it.
I love being married, by the way. That dude. It's been a wonderful week of marriage so far. Though I feel like I kind of was married already since it was a 12-year relationship. We got engaged before the pandemic, so pandemic kind of slowed some stuff down.
Yeah, the funny part about him getting married to that day, because I was literally like all ecstatic about it and stuff. I had in the back of my head, and I wanted to tell Drew this, but I was going to text him later on the night. You know, ever watched The Muppets in New York?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, the end of the movie where they're all of them singing at the end of the movie with Kermit and Miss Piggy, somebody's getting married. I was stuck in my head all day.
Somebody sent that to me, actually. I think it was Ryan from Mark Order podcast.
Are they really going to close it off with that and no cash in? What the fuck?
No cash in?
No Chip Cassius is the third?
That's definitely weird.
Did Cowboy shit get Cowboy injured?
You know, they had this whole like setup for.
That's kind of lame, honestly.
You know, like recapping what's going to happen on Rampage and next week's Dynamite, like a little too quick.
Right.
Like this is supposed to happen. I don't know. It's very weird. What's going on? Show us the ring or something.
Not yet. Not yet.
What the hell is going on? God damn it.
Oh.
Is MJF still walking down?
That was. Did you got Excalibur talking right now?
Yeah, I got Excalibur talking.
You notice he said the AEW World Champion, almost like he was gonna say Adam Page. Like maybe that was what was supposed to happen.
I mean, it was a good match, but I'm surprised that they ended off like this. Like, what?
Yeah, this might actually be legit, guys. I think he's actually injured.
Kevin Hangman.
Go eat.
I think he got knocked out.
Like, legitimately knocked out. Like,
what a time for that to happen.
Why is the ring turning red? Oh, never mind.
Come on, man. You gotta have him cash in.
This makes no sense. Why would you announce the cash in? God damn. Sorry, Drew, if I spoiled it for you.
Which stream? Roundtable.
Oh shit!
Moxley calling out MJF. Oh, MJF music.
Oh, man.
Did you hear it now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is he bringing out the referee?
What is he? What?
No way.
He's wearing his suit practically. He's not going to.
And Bray Wyatt comes.
Okay, so all of this is obviously now wasn't supposed to happen because I do think the Hangman thing is legitimate.
Yeah, because Hangman is like really out.
Is this going to happen?
Hey, Drew, you'll be really funny if Bray Wyatt just shows up out of nowhere.
Him not wearing gear, though, that makes me wonder if... What's going on?
Oh.
Let me switch over to AEW, see what's happening here.
Oh, shit.
Well, Jeff's been working out.
And she has a big, muscly man.
Ooh.
All right, did you pass for what he said, Drew?
Uh-oh.
MJF is officially
cashing in. Oh my God,
Mox
is bleeding.
Officially cashing in for full gear.
Yeah, MJF wants Mox at full gear.
Handed the chip to William Regal and said he is cashing in and he's going to earn it himself without help at full gear.
This could be a big giant swerve.
So y'all thinking that William Regal is going to turn on Mox?
It would be great if he did. Just kidding. Cashing in now.
Oh. Ooh, Moxley is cursing a lot.
Just don't say shit because they'll bleep it out.
Wait, what?
I think I'm going to go to full gear.
I think I'm going to go to full gear. Drew said.
Moxley up there talking about putting stuff down people's throat.
No, wait, Drew said it. I think I'm going to go to full gear. Dean Ambrose swears? Yeah. Can you believe it?
JD, don't go Googling me.
Okay, so what was supposed to happen, I'm pretty sure. And, check out Fightful because Fightful will get all the information first.
Man,
cheap
that
plug.
Was a great show, actually. I enjoyed it.
Fightful. And Moxley was definitely going to win.
Yeah,
we pretty much all knew that.
Not by knockout. He definitely
Moxley was going to win.
Yeah.
And then maybe there was going to be a promo afterwards because MJF was not in his gear.
No, he wasn't.
So probably they had to do everything that they just did on the fly. Because Hangman got legitimately injured.
We are going home with Jon Moxley not getting turned on by William Regal and MJF not cashing in by surprise with shenanigans And with Hangman Adam Page getting knocked the fuck out, possibly as a shoot, which means that his match tonight ended much like his run with the title, unexpectedly, but thank God it's over.
Throwback, what happened on NXT tonight? Give us
They're still going. They have the KO show right now.
Yeah, so NXT, they're still doing the KO show.
And the best line so far in this whole segment is that the best line in this whole segment, though, in the KO show is KO's talking of McDonough's creepy, and he's like, "Yes, I'm talking to you, JD McGoogle himself. Google me." Like literally, it's just
Google me. Oh,
Google me. Funny. In other words, nobody knows who the hell you are. So McDonough was always like hanging upside down and talking about how he discovered his inner strength or some shit.
Oh, Ilya Dragunov was on the ring. Nobody told me what's wrong with you guys.
Owen saying that he doesn't like his odds, considering someone was stirring the pot.
Stirring the pot.
Dragunov might kill him.
Dragunov is a
hopefully takes his shirt off.
Fantastic wrestler. Anyway, I hope he takes the NXT.
It's called Dragunov, not Jagunov.
Dragunov. You gotta say it with the accent, Dragunov.
I must spit my water out.
Yeah, Mini Finn Balor. Yes, you are absolutely right.
So how many main roster stars are on NXT tonight?
Shinsuke Nakamura, the Good Brothers with Cameron Grimes, going up the Schism, the fake Wyatt family. But yeah, that's it.
Alba Fire won her match.
Oh, Raquel.
And
Rhea they both there won their matches, but Cora Jade won the match against Raquel via DQ.
Roxanne lost.
That's bullshit.
Hey man, Cameron Grimes and the Good Brothers parent all the fucking way.
McDonough has a really nice puffy vest for hunting.
It's got like that old 80s vest, military puffed up vest, like you see at freaking G.I. Joe.
Vest. Probably got some shotgun shells stored in the front or back.
Owens.
I
have a funny feeling we're gonna get a McDonough and Owens one day.
That'll be great, man.
Fine with me.
That's fine with me as well.
JD McDonough is an insane individual.
It just sucks that McDonough is kind of boring on the mic.
Yes.
AEW went off early.
You know what you could sprinkle in? I've been saying this for months. Put a little bait in this thing, and it makes it a lot more better. Like, just give me Breaker,
so absolutely.
And I'm good.
I'm a baiter.
You say put a little bacon in it? I mean, bacon makes everything better.
Baiter me, daddy.
No, put Tyler Bate in this match, and it makes it a little bit better.
Actually, McDonough looks like just a taller Tyler Bate. Dragunov was looking really desperate during this promo.
Yeah, because it's the one title that he.
Oh man, those are some tight ass pants he's got on. You can almost see the twig and berries.
No, he is nothing like Finn Balor at all. Let's not compare the two, please.
Yeah, please.
I don't know why people do that.
Because they just do. Oh man, JD is just gonna stand back.
Oh, here we go. Clothing's coming off. Come on.
Oh, clothes. Take them off. All of it.
Off.
Maggie is in love with this as well because she loves Ilya just like me. just like me.
Ilya.
Well, only your jacket came off. That's unfortunate.
Sir, that is you can have your opinion on that, but I strongly
Well, you tell him, jack him off. Come get him.
Jack him off.
McDonough's just sitting there.
Let's hear you.
Which is the smart thing to do. Let these guys beat the hell out of each other, and you pick up the advantage at the next match.
Boy.
I mean,
oh my God,
Braun Breaker is probably literally wearing his dad's jacket.
Oh well, Ilya is not winning for sure then.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Where's Alex Wright when you need him?
Where's Alex Riley?
We don't need him back.
Wait, what? Austin Theory.
Oh no.
Ilya is standing tall.
No.
Wait a minute.
No way.
He headbutt him right in the mouth.
No way.
What the hell?
Yeah.
No way.
Austin Theory.
No way.
Don't tell me they're gonna do it
no
now.
No way.
Oh my God! Tell me that they're gonna do this cash in.
No, you kidding me? They're gonna have him cash in at Halloween Havoc.
No, cash in now.
No, the show's over now.
Over. Man, that was kind of difficult.
That would have been
both shows.
So we're gonna have two main event cash-ins. We got the one next Tuesday, and then we got the one. Oh no, Halloween Havoc. Yeah, that's next Tuesday, right? Or is that on?
Yeah,
it's Saturday.
Halloween and Havoc, and then Old Gear, which is
Saturday on Peacock.
We had
come in and snatch the belt.
We had Toni Storm retaining the AEW Interim Women's Championship. That Triangle retaining the Trios Championship. 2 great matches back and forth, and then Dalton Castle losing to Jericho. Sadly, another great match back and forth. God damn it.
It would be interesting with Austin Theory having the NXT title because you could have him go like the main roster and show that off, and then go on Tuesdays. That's what a lot of people thought Sikoa was going to do originally. They thought he was going to do the North American Championship up there and defend it on SmackDown once in a while, but keep it on NXT.
Which would have been awesome, but that's not.
It would have been the smart move.
Yeah, they'll probably have him go off the Intercontinental title, the U.S. title. But yeah, having
then he would have all the gold.
Great.
Having an NXT title on the main roster, periodically just be in a match and stuff, it would bring a casual fan who pays attention to Raw and SmackDown and goes to watch NXT because Austin Theory is going that way, or whoever is doing it that way. It makes sense.
Okay.
We've been live for 2 hours. Guys, what do you think of both shows tonight? I think AEW was good. I think NXT was good.
I think AEW, well, I didn't watch NXT, but AEW was very good. I think the ending really was a big old fart.
Yeah, the ending was a fart.
Yeah, that sucked for Hangman. I hope he's okay.
I think the NXT overall tonight was really good. I think the way they started with one of the Pick Your Poison matches was great. That the attempt from Raquel to do Pop Rocks was on Rhea. It was a good chance, but you knew that Rhea was going to pull it out. Having Judgment there, having these main roster talents happening is a great thing because it'll actually help some of this talent. But overall, I thought NXT was really good.
Well, I mean, all this main roster
compared to last couple
here.
weeks.
Yeah,
all the main roster talent was there this week because it was going head to head with AEW. I mean, that's just a fact. Let's get that straight.
Julian,
the great one has spoken. It seems that the stream has come to an end, and thank you all for joining. Don't you see the shining white light? It's like Triple H. It's like the Lamb of God and all
that.
For
the people that joined us for the watch-alongs for both AEW and NXT, we enjoyed y'all having here. So we are gonna head out. See y'all for Friday.
Rampage. Friday, not Wednesday. Yeah, we'll see y'all Friday on SmackDown.
Yeah, we're having a couple of day break. I love it. Laters, all of you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.